Good morning, Arizona.
Welcome back, everyone. It is just about 8:43. Okay, look no farther than today's clothing, the hairstyles. You can tell it's true. Everything old eventually is new again. Beth Perry joins us this morning. We are definitely seeing old trends make a huge comeback.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And you know, sometimes with the classics, you happen to just see those over and over and over again. And when you're walking through the mall or when you're going through a jeweler and you're looking into the cases, you might start to feel like you're having a little deja vu.
Some pieces are lacy, some twinkle, and they all look like they are straight out of Grandma's jewelry box. But they're not. These are all brand new pieces. It's called estate-style jewelry, and it slides into fashion, taking its cues from 50 to 100 years ago during the Art Deco and Retro eras.
Art Deco was the period right after World War I. There was no income tax. Women basically were going to show their wealth based on what they were wearing. And that's where you have a lot of the so-called line bracelets, now called tennis bracelets.
The retro look has actually never been stronger. These are pieces that are classic pieces. The classics have never really gone away.
I think one of the things that identifies with the retro period is that the more unattractive it is, the more popular it is. And as you can see, this has got green emeralds, rubies, sapphires. It's got a little bit of everything for everybody.
If you trace its family tree, the roots of these pieces do not branch back to a factory production line.
The styles that we do are made very similarly to how they were made 100 years ago. The work is all done by hand. It's very labor intensive. It's kind of a lost art. There's not a lot of people that can make pieces that way, and if you see the engraving, you see kind of the detail that goes into them. It's very intricate work.
And while it won't take a generation to make, it is quite a process.
This piece on my right is before anything is engraved. We finish the pieces perfectly, and then the engraving is applied afterwards, as you can see with the piece on the left. The rings themselves are more contemporary. It kind of mixes the new with the old.
Ben Bridge sells estate-style jewelry starting at about $30. But in most cases, you're going to have to pay a little bit more than Grandma did. Molina sells this diamond and emerald brooch for $30,000. So who's digging into their inheritance to buy estate-style jewelry? Younger business people.
They were simply stunning. They are truly beautiful pieces. They don't look like anything I've ever seen. They would definitely draw attention to any part of the body which you decided to adorn. They're gorgeous.
I wouldn't know that it's brand new jewelry. I would have thought that it was jewelry that had been handed down or sold at an auction.
It reminds me of an heirloom, something that would be passed down from generation to generation. It's just a beautiful look.
And that's the beauty of this trend. With estate-style jewelry, if you do decide to pass it down, even when your new pieces are old, they'll still be turning heads.
It's something that you can definitely hand down to future generations.
To have that classic style, you know that it's always going to be in fashion or just look very beautiful on your hand, no matter how old or new.
I think that it's really interesting. Again, the prices really vary. So no matter which area you're in, if you're looking for something less expensive or if you're looking for something very expensive, you can find the estate-style jewelry pretty much in any price range that you have. Thanks again to Molina Fine Jewelers. We had Ben Bridge in there, and we also had Schubach Jewelers. And if you want more information on this trend, Tara, my column this month at azfamily.com is dedicated to this new trend, and it should be posted probably by Monday morning.
Yeah, I also recognize some 3TV staffers in there. But
everybody wanted to check it out.
All right, thanks very much. We're going to